Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah, she was 23.
How old is she?
I have no idea.
Lila, how old are you?
15.
I'm sorry. She was 23 on a dating site. All we've done is
So
talk.
she didn't tell you how old she was?
She did.
She did?
Yeah.
How old is she?
She said she was 15.
How did she tell you how old she actually is?
She said she's 15.
She said she's 15. Why are you here? Why are you sitting here?
I'm just having a...
With a 15-year-old?
Having a pizza.
Piece of pizza with a 15-year-old.
That's not against
You think
the
that's
law.
okay?
The group then follows him out of the restaurant and ends up shooting him with colored powder.
So you're a pedophile trying to meet a 15... Oh, I'm sorry, it's not a boy. It's a girl.
Whoa.
Yeah, you are. Clown. All right, let's go. Let's go.
The group then follows the guy to his home, where he ends up hiding behind a security guard there.
He tried to meet a 15-year-old.
Trying to meet a 15-year-old.
So what do you guys want to do in this case?
In this case?
Filming, or you trying to arrest him, or?
Yeah, the cops are on the way.
Yeah.
Well, just let everybody know in your building. There's a pedophile that lives here. Let's go, we got another one to catch.
Now, it's unclear who this other person is that they're going to go catch next, and because they're jump cuts, many of the facts surrounding this are unclear. But the folks who shot the powder could actually be the ones in legal trouble. So who would be the perfect person to talk about all this? How about Chris Hansen? He's an award-winning journalist, spent years at Dateline catching predators. He's now the host of Takedown with Chris Hansen on True Blue streaming crime network and the host of the podcast Predators I've Caught. Chris, good to see you.
Dan, thank you.
Are you concerned about these types of people?
Very concerned. And look, there's a place in our world for citizen journalists. We get tips all the time from people who are content creators who come up with very important topics we should all look at. New York Times ran something about Instagram abuse, exploitation of children just today. But these guys will get themselves or someone else hurt. And the issue is all these cases, even if they expose someone who's a predator, a pedophile, guilty of criminal sexual conduct or solicitation, that case is virtually unprosecutable the way we saw it right there. No prosecutor is going to touch it. And what are they going to do? Call law enforcement in by dialing 911, and this cop comes into a volatile situation? It's a catastrophe in the making.
So how do you do things that are different than what a lot of what we see online?
When we started, we partnered with Perverted Justice, an online watchdog group. And in fact, the first couple of investigations, there was no law enforcement present. We merely had decoys posing as kids. The guy would come, I would confront them. Some cases were made after the case. Law enforcement got involved. But by the third time, we realized it was just the only way to socially, responsibly continue with this is to have law enforcement involved. And today we do that. We work with law enforcement. The decoys are with law enforcement, so it preserves the chain of custody of the chats, which is the backbone of the case. The chats online are the backbone of the case, so you need that chain of custody to be preserved.
But some of these folks are going to say, look, getting law enforcement to work with you is hard, right? Chris Hansen can do it.
Right.
But me, you know, whoever it is, these influencers are, et cetera, can't necessarily do it. And they say, but we have access to all these potential pedophiles. Why shouldn't we be able to go out and get them?
It's a great point. But when they do it in that fashion, that is what you see. You see some guy beating a guy over the head and shooting him with a smoke gun. And that's not going to create justice. What you need to do is partner with law enforcement or give the information to law enforcement. What would have happened in the case with, just out of the sake of discussion, with the Hollywood guy? What if that information had been passed along and they could have worked that case? They could have gotten into his computer. They could have seen if there was anything else there that was illegally or...
Well, then the problem now is we don't even know exactly what happened here, right? Because they got jump cuts, and I mean, it's not like dealing with you where you had to literally adhere to very...
Still do. Still do. We are under legal review. We are under law enforcement review. And yes, we take people into a world they wouldn't normally see. It's compelling. It's a little bit dangerous. It's edgy. But we do it to the best of our ability so that everybody is safe and there is a prosecutable case at the end of the day.
Have you worried for your own safety in the situations you've been involved in?
Many times. Many times. But we take precautions. I'm comfortable with taking that risk to show people what goes on, to educate people, to create this dialogue and this awareness. That's just for clicks.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your cable provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.